Welcome to LettiSpeaks, where we turn pain into passion and find meaning through experience. Every day is a new day to find joy in the moment and live life abundantly. We speak and we listen and we don't take it lightly. Let's jump in and see what Spirit has to say. Good afternoon, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, welcome to LettiSpeaks, also known as 369 Sunfire or Sunfire 369. I always get that twisted. But welcome if you're new. If you find that you like the content after watching, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Remember to hit the bell so that you will be notified when a new video posts. I try to post at least one video a week, but there are times when I don't. Other things take precedence, but more than likely you'll see at least one video a week. So today, and if you are returning, thank you for returning. As you all know, I don't take it lightly, you allowing me to speak into your life. So this is part 2 of the reading that I started last night. Of what's behind the evil eye. Yesterday I did a larger evil eye. Today I'm doing the keychain evil eye. This is going to be reading number 2. And we tapped into the past, present, and future energies that you could be dealing with right now. This is a general reading, so not everything will resonate. But if it does, wonderful. If it doesn't, don't feel like you have to make it fit. You don't, okay? It is a general reading. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, go ahead and click the box down below. And you are free to schedule one. There's a few different kinds that I'm offering on my calendar. And let's see what else. If you want to support my channel, I'm all for that. There is a couple of links down below, ways that you can support the channel as well. All forms of love is appreciated. Listen, I appreciate it. And so let's see. Again, we're doing a past, present, future reading. We're also tapping into challenges that may be in the energies right now and what you may not be seeing in the energy right now. And so, yeah. So I hope that this weekend is treating you kindly. Today is Saturday. It is February 17th, right? We've hit the halfway mark, right? Past this month. We've passed the halfway mark for this month, excuse me. And so it's amazing how fast these days are going by. I tell you, the older you get, the faster time flies. And so let's see, what is the challenge with this energy today? Or currently, what is the challenge of the overall energy, past, present, and future? What is the challenge? Okay. And what is it that we may not be seeing currently? All right. So let's get started. Thank you for stopping by again. Let me take a look here. So just preparing. I have a couple of oracle decks I'm working from today, and then a couple of tarot decks as well. Just getting everything set up here. And so thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I feel someone new peeking in today. Someone new that's never been here before. I want to say welcome. Welcome. Okay. Thank you for stopping by today. There's people that live upstairs and they're rather loud sometimes. And so but we will be carrying on, okay? And so, again, thank you for stopping by. So looking in, let's get started. Looking into the past energy for the current situation, it looks like we have earth magic. Earth magic. With earth magic, this is bringing in the energy of fearlessness and removing obstacles. Earth magic, fearlessness and removing obstacles. And immediately what I'm seeing on this card is definitely a priestess that's actually riding on a horse, and it's almost giving the energy of some kind of movement, and it's bringing that energy, possibly like some form of movement and magic in your life right now, or this was in the past. So we're talking about a past energy. So for the horse, it always represents power for me. The horse represents a creature of power. It has really represented this energy of liberation or freedom. And in the past, there could have been a time where you felt like you were freed from something, from some type of obstacle that was blocking your movement forward, right? You may have been a little hesitant or even afraid to kind of face whatever these obstacles were before you at that time, but there was a greater courage that grew within you in the past that helped you to look at your life, to really empower yourself and determine like what needs to be done at that moment in time. And so the obstacles may have been something outside of yourself presenting itself in your way. It could have been like a friendship, it could have been a place or a job or some type of project or task that brought some level of negative energy into your life. Or it could have been like something even internal, like something more personal, like being worrisome, being critical of yourself, or having some type of pattern of negative thoughts, right? It could have also been like some type of self-sabotaging behavior or habit that could have been blocking you as well. But all of those obstacles, whether they were inner or outer obstacles, I feel like with this card being in the past, it represents this part of you that took control of the situation and fearlessly chose to prioritize yourself in some type of way and honor yourself. And as you notice, this is very much giving movement, right? It almost looks like the horse is galloping, right? Moving forward with strength and power. That beautiful gallop that I'm seeing on this card could represent the true power that arose in you as you gathered to break through or to remove yourself from these old obstacles and actually move yourself forward on your path, on your soul's path. And I feel like earth magic, the word earth is very grounding. It presents a very grounding energy, and it always talks about the support coming in and bringing in the elements available to you when you decide to make choices to honor yourself. These are elements coming in to support you and to bring you whatever you need in that moment, which may very well feel like magic, but really it's just the energy of you deciding to honor yourself and the earth coming in to support you. That's why the card is called Earth Magic. Fearlessness and removing obstacles. And so this is the energy in the past. So there was like some level of empowerment that you secured for yourself. And whatever situation you found yourself in that was blocking you from moving forward, you overcame it in that moment by facing those fears and removing those blocks. Let's get a little more information on this, whatever this was. So, what were these blocks in the past? What could these blocks have been in the past? So I definitely feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Earth, and the Eight of Cups, whatever this was, it kept you off balance. It was something that probably had you doubting your worth at some point. This was probably something that was trying to keep you stuck with the world here, right? The world talks about ending cycles and moving on. The Eight of Cups too. It talks about moving away from things that no longer serve you so you can pursue something of a higher nature or to pursue the next level. But because this is talking about the past and this energy that you overcame, I feel like it's something that was trying to keep you stagnant. This was something that was trying to keep you immobilized. And it could have been because there was someone or something, and I'm hearing that this could have been someone that was feeding, right, off of your energy. Because this is not lightweight energy, right? When you realized your power, like you hurled, she's on a horse, right? You hurled through that like there's no tomorrow, right? Which talks about your energy, your power that you possess. And so whatever this was that was trying to keep you stuck could have actually been feeding off of that energy. But at some point you took your power back. You took your power back, you realized it, and you got out of there, which is good. Good for you. Good for you. But I still want to know, like, what was this? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. It could have had something to do with finances too, because the Queen of Pentacles talks about material wealth, you know, and so it could have been something to do with finances. Could have been something to do with health as well. Pentacles talks about health. Could have been some relations with love. But overall, this was actually a life lesson, I feel like, whatever this was, and take it as it resonates and put it where it fits for you. This was an overall life lesson, and this is something that would serve to help you to live life more skillfully as you move forward, because this is something that is not something that just happened. This is something that served as an overall lesson of some type of learning that you were going to need moving forward. Right? This is the energy of things that you've gone through that actually benefit you now that you've gone through them, because you are able to use that not only as a source of wisdom, but also as a source of strength and as a testimony as well. So for whatever that was, you've overcome it with flying colors, is what Spirit is saying. Good for you. I like that. This is very powerful energy, right? And so yeah. And you may actually be in a position now where whatever that was trying to hold you back may now be fearful of you, right? Now that you are standing in your power, there I almost feel like an energy of a fearfulness of you, right? And so in the current energy, we have sacred action. And sacred action is kind of like a decisive focus that is being taken right here, right now, at this moment in time. And just to give you a closer look at this picture, again, we have the white tiger, the snow tiger, snow leopard, I think it is, over her. Every time I see one of the snow leopards, it reminds me of some source of protection or guardianship. And so in the current place, in this present moment, it's almost like there's the realization that it's time to bring an active energy of this cheetah, is what this is, right? This cheetah into your life. And we know that the cheetah is actually one of the fastest animals in the jungle, right? It represents quick, decisive action with intense focus, right? It's an excellent hunter because it's fast. It's very slim, so it moves very easily, very quickly, and its focus is very keen, right? And so right now you could be in a position where you're actually taking a very close look at projects or situations that you have for some reason, right? You could be taking a look at that. Or this could talk about those things being placed on hold right now. It could be because you're waiting on a better time to come, or you're not quite sure of what it is that you want to actually give your attention to right now, or what it is that you want to move towards right now. There's a bit of uncertainty in the energy here. And so this card comes in the present moment to advise you to let go. Let go of that hesitation that you're feeling right now, because your soul is longing for you to move forward in some type of way on your path. Whether this goal is personal or professional or spiritual, like, it's letting you know that you have the power to manifest whatever this is, whatever you want. But it's time right now to make a quick decision, to pick a direction. Whatever is calling and brewing in your heart, this card is guiding you to move on it, to act, to let go of that indecisiveness, that self-doubt, or the fear of making the wrong decision. And understand that you're being guided. You're being guided in the right way. And I feel like Spirit also wants to let you know that there is no wrong decision, right? So many times that becomes the focal point, which gets us in this energy of being stuck because we're so afraid of making the wrong decision when there is no wrong decisions. There's only lessons, right? And then there's only experience, yeah? And so maybe you did want to end up over there, but you made a decision that landed you over here, right? You just had an extra bit of experience, and you'll have a chance, the universe will always guide you back to where it is that your path is, right? And so Spirit wants you to know not to be so stuck on making the wrong decision. Just go with your heart. What is your heart telling you, right? Just go with that and make a decision and go with it, right? And you could be being guided from this very personal, introspective energy to a more global energy is what I'm feeling as well. This could be leading you to some type of spiritual or sacred activism. And there could be some type of light being shared consciously between the animal kingdom and the human species, right? There could be like levels of communication happening, which I can definitely attest to that. Like there's a rise in that right now as we're raising to a higher level of consciousness right now. And so this could be very well what you're experiencing. And this is drawing you closer to what's needed, not only for Earth herself, but in the Earth as well. And it's almost bringing in this level of urgency or top priority as well. That's why it's important to be guided by your heart, because the right decision is going to be, it's going to be you being guided by your loving intentions. And that's going to act as like a directive, even for others around you, right? It's going to spread this passion that you're going to step into. And it's not only going to spread, but it's also going to accelerate, this act. It's going to accelerate the benefits that are multiplied from this act as well. And it's almost like this worldwide movement is what I'm feeling here. And so there is coming into the knowledge of the power that you hold to bring this to pass, right? In this moment, there is a decision that needs to be brought out of not a personal, beneficial perspective, but a perspective of what's going to be good for the overall, of creation, I feel. So what is this? What is this urgent decision that needs to be made? What is the urgent decision with sacred action? Yeah, it's almost like the energy of like a sacred, some type of sacred activism, like on behalf of the earth though. And so I have the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, the Knight of Pentacles definitely brings that healing action, but the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, I'm getting the energy of some type of contention that possibly may need to be healed in this situation as it pertains to whatever you feel called to in your heart. Again, this is something that's close to your heart. I feel like it's something that's already been stirring in your heart. And it may be something that you need to actually kick up a notch. I feel like Spirit is saying you're thinking too small, right? This is actually something that is supposed to be global, right? Because it's going to be beneficial on that scale. But I do feel a bit of urgency here. Healing. The Knight of Pentacles. Healing. The 8 of Swords. Releasing blocks. The 5 of Wands is like contention or scattered energy. Like there's something here that you are able to do that's going to resolve something, some type of dispute. I feel like there's going to be a dismantling of something. And I don't know why I'm getting like even government energy. This could even be something that may involve you even in a government, some type of government operation. but it has like a sacred activist type of feel to it. So there's some level of healing being brought into the situation. So maybe that resonates. I don't know what that could be. Maybe that resonates with you. 17 could be significant. If I didn't say before, number 26 could be significant. This could be like some type of movement to save, I want to say, an endangered species. Maybe there's some type of activism around that, or to save some part of land that will directly affect animals. And it's making me think of like Thumbelina. You know how there was like the blue people, how there's like these government operations that is hid from the public, where they go in and they just desecrate ecosystems for the benefit of money and to keep the economy flowing, because we need the raw resources. I'm getting that kind of energy. So you could be like some type of activist. You could be some type of shaman, right? That stands for some greater purpose when it comes to the earth, when it comes to nature. And there's something that Spirit is saying needs to be acted upon with urgency right now in this moment. And so there could be something that needs to be decided, or there is a decision that's going to turn you down a certain path, right? I'm feeling that. And so whatever that could be, that's the current energy, the present energy right now. And in the future, we have achievement. And of course, this is talking about effort plus intention. And this is giving like the energy of, it is that sacred energy, but it's giving like the energy of even tribal nation. I'm looking at this, it looks like a buffalo in the back. Do you see that? It's giving very tribal like energy, which makes sense, because we're talking about some type of activism, or the need to step out and act to reserve or to save something. I don't know. Effort plus intention. Okay, and so we have the high priestess here, obviously standing in front of what looks like a white buffalo. And she's kind of standing right in front of it, like shoulder to shoulder with this mighty beast, right? And it brings a message about the direction that's being taken in the future, where your life could be headed right now. And I feel like she's standing and there's something that's being revealed, right? And it's almost like there is a message of achieving success in this venture that you are about to embark upon, and aligning your awareness and your consciousness with the drive and the energy of that goal that will be set before you. So it will be successful if you're willing to align and be aware of what it is that needs to be done, is what I feel like she is saying here. Some people have very clear, specific intentions and still fail. They still fall short because there's a lack of clarity. Like there's still a little bit of confusion, or there's some level of misdirection that happens on their path, right? Or even just the lack of motivation, right? You can be very much goal-oriented and specific, but there's some element that could be lacking in the overall concoction of your plan that causes it to fail. And then it could be others who actually do put a lot of effort into it, right? But then their intentions are unclear. There's no clarity with their intentions. Or they could just doubt that they're able to do it, you know. And so there's a couple of different situations that could cause you not to reach the goal. But the message here I feel with achievement is aligning the two, right? Aligning clear intention, aligning self-belief with the hard work, right? Putting in the work behind it and taking responsibility for that work that you're putting in every single day, right? That's where the buffalo comes in. Because buffalo are considered to be methodical in how they move, right? They usually have that big giant, you see that big giant hump on their shoulder? That's symbolic of their ability to carry heavy loads. And so this could definitely point to like a system that's needed here. And the energy needed to bring about the intentions being set, to bring it to fruition. And it's almost like guaranteed success. If you find the right balance there's an equation, I feel like Spirit is saying, and it's about finding that right balance, that right equation. Yeah. And the buffalo, I can't get away from that sacred energy, right? We know that the buffalo is definitely a sacred animal, and it's rare as well. So I'm still with that sacred energy, though. There's like a special hidden message here, something sacred. I feel like you're being guided overall with this achievement, effort plus intention for whoever this is, it's time to raise your level of intention and also raise your level of work or effort, right? Effort plus intention. You're being asked to raise both the intention, the focus, and the effort that you're placing here. Because whatever this is going to need a high level of operation here. This is even offering a space to even add in prayer, I'm hearing too. And that's bringing in the invitation for the divine to do or to come in where you might fall short after you've given all that you have. You know, it still leaves the room for the beautiful creator to come in and do their part, you know. And so I want to see what this is, though. What is this? Why is achievement here? What is this coming in the future that we're moving towards that's going to take a higher level of effort, a higher level of focus and intention to be poured into this? What is this, Spirit? All right. What is this, Spirit? All right. So we have the strength, right? This is going to take some strength, whatever this is. And I feel like this is also Spirit letting you know that you are this person. You're the person for the job. This is someone who's gone through lots of experiences and lots of situations that equipped you for this. This is somebody that's equipped for the job. The lady standing next to a lion and holding a snake. She's not naive, nor is she new to this. But Spirit says you are equipped for this job. 8 of Wands. Lots of energy, lots of power, and I'm also getting agility too. And then we have the Ace of Wands, an awakening, a new start to something. And this could be you bringing in awakening in some type of way to something, an awareness around something that's happening really quickly. That takes like a special kind of person that has a set of skills and experience that would help them to be able to get in and do this job. I can't help but get the feeling of sacred, and then someone who is specifically equipped for this. And on the bottom we have the Three of Pentacles. And so this could be like a group of people. You could be part of a group, or you could be heading a group of people and carrying them into this mission, this sacred mission to change the world, right? Wow. $49 could be significant. Number 49. So the challenge is the Sisters of Seasons. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. Sister of Seasons. Bringing in the energy of cycles, right? And let me just say, that's the energy I got with the Strength. Whenever I get the Strength card, I'm drawn to the eternity sign, the infinity sign, which talks about, for me, this card represents cycles. Going through something over and over and over. You're getting experience, but you're having to go through it until maybe you learn the lesson, or there is a level of mastery that you are accumulating as you're going through these cycles. And so the challenge is the Sisters of Seasons, bringing in cycles of growth, having to possibly having gone through something so many times, right? It's also the energy of natural law and divine order. And with that, I'm thinking of karma, right? So this could be something karmic. That's the challenge. This could feel very karmic, which would be, you know, offer a sense of challenge for you for some reason. Definitely, if it feels karmic, that would be challenging. But I do get the sense, like, it almost feels like having to do something over and over and over, like cycles. Or it could be breaking some type of cycle. 17 could be significant. Let's see what this is. Why is the Sisters of Seasons here as the challenge spirit? With cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. This is something that has to be done. Maybe you're the one that was chosen to do it. Why is this the challenge? Yep. So we have the Star. Okay. Why is this the challenge? And the Hanged Man. And the Three of Cups. So I almost feel like there's a group that was chosen to do this. And it may not have been something that you would have chosen yourself. You're being guided to this, or you all are being guided to this with the Star. The Hangman is almost like a specific time. Divine order, right? And then the Three of Cups is almost like a group, right? There's more than one that's creating this. So the challenge is that I feel like this could be something that you, in fact, have been called to. It's very karmic. It's something that you would not have chosen to do, you know. And I'm hearing many are called, but few are chosen. And what you don't see is the Lady of Lightning. See if we can get it to focus. And what you don't see, the Lady of Lightning, it's almost like she is levitated above water or above ground. I feel like it's water. And there's lightning coming from her arms. And all this is giving me tower energy. This is what this card is reminding me of. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. This is definitely tower energy. This is what you don't see. So is this like the energy that you're bringing? Is this the energy that you've been given to carry, right? It's almost like what is being brought, right, is a level of change. But it's how it's being brought in. It's by surprise, shock, right? It's almost like that tower energy, total paradigm shift. And so when the tower comes in to tear things down, right? And many times it's tearing down the foundation. But the good thing about that is so that it can be rebuilt on a more firm foundation, if that is what you choose, right? It gives you an opportunity to redo or to restart something from a different perspective, from a more aware and conscious perspective. So why is the Lady of Lightning here? Surprises, shock, total paradigm shift, and what you don't see. A lot of these cards refer to gender. It'll say lady or sisters or high priestess. I want you to know that it's just energy, right? It's just energy. And so, and we all carry both masculine and feminine energy, okay? And so we have the sun clarifying this card, the world again, and the star again. So it's more of that bringing something to a completion. Like I said, it's bringing that energy, like that tower energy of having something tore down or breaking something. And I do feel like it has something to do with this sacred activism energy. There's something that needs to be done, and it's being done right now. And there's somebody that was chosen to do it, and there is an urgency with this, whatever this is. And there is this level of energy or this level of, I want to even say power with the lightning that is being carried. That's what you don't see. This is what you are carrying. The energy to bring this to a stop, to change things, to totally change the paradigm of what's happening. A total paradigm shift is what you're bringing in exchange for the sun. But I also get the energy that this has been a choice. It's a choice. At the end of the day, we can be chosen or selected to do something all day long, but it's also, there's a part of that that needs to be accepted, right? We have to accept the call. But this is what you're not seeing. This could possibly be like the energy or the call that you carry is what I'm getting. Show you this card again. Yeah. If you just look at like how she's levitated above the ground, like there's something specific that she's doing here, and very intentional and purposeful, right? Very intentional energy here. And so this is what you don't see. Where you're being brought, what you've been through, where you are right now, what's happening, the decisions that you're making are leading you to do something that's going to make a change in this way, totally shifting the energy. It says a paradigm shift. And a paradigm shift is a shift in consciousness. So much so that you could wake up and not even realize where you are or who you are, right? This is the kind of energy that's being brought. And if there is an emergency, you know, especially as it pertains to a sacred level of activism, right? It would make sense, right? Like this level of activity and empowerment would be necessary to do whatever this is that you are being called to do. And whatever it is, I feel it's very heavy energy. And so this is very interesting. If it's resonating for you, please let me know. Comment down below if this is resonating or making sense. But that is the second reading I have. I am really trying to, you know, be very responsible with the time. Sometimes I go over. I feel like that's all Spirit has right now. And so if that resonates and it makes sense, comment below, let me know, because I want to know what that means. It's very interesting, a very powerful message too. And so thank you so much for stopping by. That was part 2 to our evil eye reading. What's behind the evil eye, right? But it ain't changing nothing, listen. Because what will be done will be done. As a matter of fact, it's already been done. We're in time, right? But it's already been done because it has already happened in spirit. And so it is being revealed. With that being said, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new. Definitely support the channel. I appreciate all forms of support. If you do want a personal reading, go ahead and tap on my calendar and see what times that you would like to schedule. And we can get that cracking, right? All right. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening and allowing me to speak into your life. As you know, I don't take it lightly. And so until next time, take care of yourself, and whatever is urgent, do it today. Do it today, okay? Until next time, take care of yourselves. Love you. Bye.